CJ.
Hey, welcome back. It's Wonderous Wildemount. We've been away. Now we're here, but we're still not going anywhere because the frog isn't here. Awesome.
Filler episode. It's going to be a fun one, though. And it actually is in line and canon, so it'll all buff out.
This is the part where I remember I was supposed to write the recap for last time, but since we weren't exactly continuing the storyline, I completely forgot to.
Smooth jazz.
You didn't remind me!
I don't, we're adults.
What just happened?
I have brain damage, okay?
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Mom and Dad are funny.
Dev, I just want you to know I appreciate what you're about to do.
Me too.
Thanks, man.
Me too.
I like your shoulders, Dev.
I like them too. One of my coworkers touched it earlier today. I was like, "Ooh, skin."
Can I?
I can give
Ew.
a verbal,
I'll hide that.
I can give a verbal recap, but I can also wait till next
I hate
week to
that
write
so
it up
much,
and this
bro.
up too, if that would matter.
Why they got their fingers up in there?
Shoulder skin is gonna do the recap first. Then
Shoulder
all
skin.
touched?
Shoulder skin.
All right.
We
So
gotta
last
honorary.
time we had reached the top of the temple, and the corrupted form of Yasvarda had challenged us. Since Lawrence was holding the sun shard that would potentially erase the corruption from the area. It was a really tough fight, and then a more like personified shadow of the area ended up attacking us as well. Multiple people went down, and with Lawrence in death saves and unable to be healed based on the corruption around him, Adelaide made a very risky medicine check that will result in consequences that we don't know what they are yet. But we did successfully fight off the corrupted form of Yasvarda, put the sun shard back, and freed the area of corruption. And Lawrence was also spoken to directly by the Dawnfather as he donned new armor, his vestige of divergence. We've returned from the temple across the lake, and we are back in the city of plants, which the name of which I don't remember right now. I'm so sorry.
You're good. It's
We were
Obara.
so close. Obara, yes, and the temple was also Obara. Yeah, and that is where we have picked up.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for that.
thanks, Dev.
Thanks, Dev. We're gonna pick up the day after. So you guys have partied. You've done a little bit of RP in the RP chat. You've all taken a long rest, and you are awoken by something you haven't exactly seen yet because you haven't spent a morning here yet. As all of the plants begin to sing and play music at 7 in the morning.
I suppose we've woken up to worse sounds. I look around. Are they doing anything other than singing? Are they photosynthesizing in some strange way? I don't know.
Not in a strange way, but they are photosynthesizing. They're all like out and open to the sun. This is like their little morning ritual.
They're
I'd
doing
like
like
to
a
join them.
Dark Souls Solaire.
I'd like to be among them.
Adelaide.
Oh, no.
as you are among them. You're kind of getting the lay of the land, looking around, looking at these weird plant folk, but they're happy and they're chilling. You hear something in the back of your mind. Adelaide, you must return home and report your findings. After millennia in zero gravity, the city is failing. Large chunks of brimstone have fallen into the sea, and more will join them soon. We need a permanent home. And you could tell that was Andromeda.
Yeah, okay. Can I respond, or is it just like a
Yeah, it
one
was
way?
ascending.
Okay, cool. I'll say, which parts of the city have fallen? How quickly is it decaying? How long do I have to return?
None yet. Return as soon as possible. We've gone from 100% lift to 60% lift in 2 days.
Haha, fuck. Ha ha ha. Fuck, ha ha, fuck. Is is me okay? Haha, fuck.
She gonna respond to that? Danny?
What? Oh, did she actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were fucking around.
No, I'm serious.
I was waiting for a real
Yeah.
statement.
No.
No, she does not respond.
I'll pull out my ascending stone, and I'll try and because I know Mia has the other side, right? And I'll be like, Mia?
You're talking on the bracelets.
Oh fuck. Wrong one. Hold on. I'll pull out a stone and try and get my daughter on the line.
Yeah, she answers.
Okay, cool. Alright, make sure you listen to your tutor and do your homework. Okay, bye.
Just
Also, don't go to the edge of the city.
yelling, just excited 7 a.m. child yelling.
Okay, great. Everything is well then. Okay, I stand from my position among the rest of the sun-baking plants and kind of shuffle. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna squeeze on. I'm just gonna squeeze right past you. And I'll approach where the rest of the group are.
Look, worried.
Good morning, Miss Shadowing. You look like you're shitting your britches.
I received news this morning. Where is the frog?
Fucking around. What's up?
I kind
Probably
of need
looking
him.
under every lily pad.
Gods.
He's not present.
No, he skedaddled. Again.
What the fuck? I kind of am looking around, but I'll say, I received news this morning that El Pierre is falling. The city is falling to the sea, bit by bit.
Well, that's not ideal.
One bit.
Right. It's getting worse by the day.
But we ought to go do something.
Yeah, that's kind of the I was also hoping that someone with a more mechanical mind might be present, but I understand, I suppose.
Can you make me just a flat int check?
Yeah. I summon my brain.
You can.
And I try to use it.
You can guide this.
Oh!
Damn.
Yeah, boy.
With a 23, the way she worded it, she said the broomstone was falling into the sea.
Mhm.
You know that the broomstone was enchanted long ago.
Mhm.
And with that intelligence check, you think it is starting to lose its enchantment. You do not think this is a mechanical issue. This is a parts that maybe don't exist anymore issue.
Fuck. Alright. How hard could it be to enchant some broomstone, right? How hard's that?
Rock magic. We do rock magic all the time.
Fuck. We have to go. I'm
Are
sorry.
we fixing
I
the
have
city
to
or are
go.
we evacuating it?
I don't know. I think we just need to see what's happening. We
Por
have to
que
go
no
there, I
los
think.
dos?
there's so much that would be lost. All of everything. From the Age of Arcana, all of it.
What are we doing standing around here? Let's go. There's plenty of
I whip my hand around at the point at the nearest tree, and it kind of warps open immediately.
Hell yeah.
Bye, plants. Bye, Rixel.
Sorry, frog. I don't know if
Yeah.
Goodbye,
I don't know if he's
everyone.
coming.
We'll be back. I'm gonna
be
pass
back.
a few chlorophyll on to from some of my favorite plants like onion dude, and mushroom top, and
Chlorophyll.
sunny mullet, whatever this guy is.
Sunny mullet.
He has a mullet.
Before you
And
go,
it's a
you do
sun.
hear a voice in the back of your head. It is a Rixel. And he says, I will let your friend know ye shall return.
Thank you.
And you
Let's
guys,
rock.
yeah, assuming you all, does anybody not go into the tree portal?
Oni was
Uh,
meditating off
See
to
you guys
the
next
side.
week.
Oni was meditating off to the side and looks up and says, "What?" As they
Come on,
just
hurry
go
up.
through.
Get in the tree, get in the tree, get in the tree!
We're gonna go save the
Fucking-
city that
it's like in Harry
flies
Potter.
from falling into the sea. And you're
Tor's just
invited.
gonna-
Come on.
Tor's
I
gonna
have a
take just a
que-
quick glance around to see if there's a paddle out of a tree that maybe paddle a city to shore if it's sinking.
No.
Is there a paddle?
Nothing.
Is there a paddle?
There
Ah,
is-
Have
damn
10
it.
in, Colby. I know you do.
Hey, easiest solution.
I would
I need
just
a
like
tree
to point
paddle.
out to you, Colby, that you can roll for charges. See, Nova's doing it. You can roll for charges, Colby.
You can roll for
Do
paddle.
what? I can roll for paddle?
No, for item charges.
If you roll a
I'm
1d6.
still giving you shit from last campaign.
So you're saying my paddle has charges.
It has,
So I did find
it has 1d1 charges.
adding
that
adding
never-
city-sized paddle.
All
It's
right.
just a palm tree I whip out of my fanny pack.
God, I did so many maps for LPR.
I'm glad we're such a serious campaign.
This
You
is
know,
serious.
the
Last week
bones
was
are
really
serious.
serious.
The bones are serious. I don't know what the hell you guys
The
are
stuff
doing.
that Denny does is very serious.
I think we've had some real serious ones of late, so I'm okay with the occasional goof, but we're going right back into serious.
No, we have a city-sized paddle.
God
No,
damn it.
you don't.
Mine.
I guess I'm just gonna have to grab a rope and swim.
God damn, look at that boy's
Going into
muscles when he
You
goes.
You guys emerge from the large tree in the center of the arboreum.
Yeah.
Nice. I think before we left, Art, didn't I cut you off when you were trying to ask something?
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Oh, what were you going for?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Let's yell at Colby next
And then
time.
I just started eating. I was like, oh yeah, I got food.
Fair enough.
What were you trying to do? We can retro.
No, I was just gonna ask Roke. Did Roke mention El Pierre to the Cobalt Soul?
I believe he did. He didn't give its location, but he mentioned what happened.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out how much Oni would know about the, like if
Well,
Oni was
Kelsador's
like,
been in
You're like
contact with the
that.
Cobalt Soul. Yeah.
oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
It's
I
sweet.
forgot about that.
Yeah, your
That's
guys
wink.
told more than I have.
Never
Yeah, I forgot he was there too. I
R.I.P.
keep
King.
thinking he died. Yeah.
He did.
Oh yeah, right. He
No.
did die.
Stop! It's not
in
funny.
our hearts.
He killed me on the inside.
As you step out of the tree, probably should have set this map up. Cowboys and aliens. the moon.
We are going to steal.
The moon.
Where the
The moon.
fuck?
This is a really old one. I don't know. I just have a few I tend to flick through. This is, I think, the
Yeah.
first one I used.
Yeah, that one's old.
It's pretty.
There we are.
Oh yeah, Adelaide's here with like red hair now.
She was here with red hair last time.
As you
This one.
step out from the tree, there are guards around it that appear to just be like more ceremonial than anything. And they draw their guns.
They actually?
They do, but then
They
they
got
see
a
Adelaide,
gat?
and they chill out.
Wait, like firearms?
Put
kind
thine
of.
gats down.
Oh, these are the wrong tokens. Apologies. One
Oh
of
my
these
God, let one
astral
person-
things has like a ray attack.
Based.
But
Let one
no,
person shoot at Oni.
these-
Just one.
soon.
Just so she could catch it.
Shoot the monk. I follow that philosophy. They pull out their long swords. Then they see Adelaide and put them away.
I lift a hand in greeting. And I direct a finger to the person that looks like they have the most rank.
This one says, Lady Adelaide, your presence has been requested in the royal halls.
Well met. I shuffle.
Hell yeah. Let me just move stuff around on a different map. Hell yeah. You guys get to the palace. They let you in, and you are ushered to the palace, the lookout, the one that overlooks the whole city. You see your daughter playing with your father's mount, and he is in conversation
Incredible.
with the king, queen, and princess.
Yeah. Can I get a vibe of like what the energy is in the room?
Give me an insight check. Hell yeah. With a 21, your daughter's having the fucking time of her life, but doesn't know what's going
Period.
on. It is very tense up on that pulpit.
Okay. I'll scoop up my daughter after smothering her with kisses. And then after a bit too long showering her with attention, I'll kind of pat her on the head and put her back on the back of the star deer and start approaching the
Hell
stairs.
yeah. She directs the star deer to take her somewhere. They do. This will become important later.
Great.
I'm gonna say hi to Mia before she goes and be like, "Hey, you
holds
be
up a
careful
finger.
now, kiddo." Oh,
Period.
He keeps running.
damn. I turned it to her. Taking after her mother a little bit fast there. Don't look so damn proud. You didn't do any of it.
As you approach, your dad gives you a nod. The king and queen give a bow. Andromeda runs up and gives you a hug and says, kind of in your ear quietly, "Things are dire."
I hate that. I side-eye Rook. Actually, I side-eye Rook and then I side-eye Rook because I remember that he forgot about her, and I kind of just want to gauge his reaction. Or forgot a little bit about her at least.
Who's the keyest?
Roll another insight.
Hell yeah.
Off topic, but important to my progression, nonetheless.
He's still got that favor tucked under the bit of his vambrace right there. You know, it's still kind of trickled out a little bit, and you recall the last time you spoke with him about her, he was pleased that things did not work out with Frederick Dwindle, but he's kind of here on business right now.
Yes, yep.
And that's on period.
Yep. I kind of know. I'll turn to everybody else and bow to the monarchs, and I nod at my dad.
No, I remembered it. It took me a minute. I've lost a title, but I got it. Andromeda takes a couple steps back and stands with her father and stepmother, and your father stands off to the side. He looks pretty good. His eyes aren't quite as yellow. He looks less like saggy and wrinkly.
Yeah, there's fucking strife and mayhem. He's thriving. This is what he was born for. Wartime leader.
Honestly. And Andromeda speaks up. Well, Herald of Horizons, I must be blunt. Our engineers have given us 36 hours. We must find a new permanent home for this city in 12, or I must go crawling back to the Dwendalian Empire.
Oh, fuck that.
No!
As you go to like open your mouth, Lawrence, you get pelted in the side of the head with like a way too solid snowball, like one that's just been stuffed in a fridge for like a couple weeks.
Do I turn and see that little shit Mia?
Yeah, she's just laughing her ass off on top of the stag's horns.
She put that in a fridge. That's so funny, bro. She said it's on site.
I think he just kind of stares at her with this expression for a second, and then he just goes, ah! And like pretends to die and flops over on his back.
She just laughs and settles back in.
Could I like humbly request to have a look at the world map or like the regional map at
absolutely.
least?
I just need to
I can't remember
where I
it.
put it.
There's like
Okay.
pirate stuff.
Alright, so there's the world map. The little like
Right.
dome looking thing is where LPR currently is.
Right. And when you say the city is failing, is it crumbling in the foundations, or do you think it's just lowering?
The broomstone is losing its enchantments, and we have no way to fix it. Once the last bit of broomstone
Yes,
falls,
yeah.
the city will follow.
Okay. I'm wondering if there's a place we could guide it, like an island nearby or something.
Do we want our permanent residence to be an island in the middle of an ocean?
I'd rather that than some kind of arrangement with the Dwendalian Empire, I think.
I agree.
I'm kind of like side-eyeing the rest of the party.
Have you found no amiable lands in your role as Herald of Horizons?
There are plenty amiable lands, but the feat of evacuating an entire city of people that have lived here since the Age of Arcanum and would likely be reluctant to leave, many of them would likely prefer to perish than move.
We do not need an evacuation. We need a landing spot.
Right, so how far exactly can the city move before it
city-
starts to crumble?
The city can move pretty quickly. It can get to pretty much anywhere on, and she pulls out, well, you already pulled out the world map. She can get to pretty much anywhere in Teldorai or Wildemount if we start moving in 12 hours.
Right, I understand. I reckon we put it right on top of the Dwendalian castle. Boom, crush them all. Then we can take over. Easy.
Girl.
I, I believe their mages may have something to say about that.
If
They don't care about snow.
Not good.
Senway,
Mm,
may I speak?
of course.
Roke comes up, looks at the map, and his finger points here.
This is a spot that is not well habitated, but the Graying Wildlands, north of the Dwendalian Empire, there is no people there, though there are people to the north and south. Uthadern, which we have seen. It also puts your people closer to the other
Indeed.
wreckage of the city of Aor, and perhaps your stewardship of such arcane knowledge may be beneficial. Regardless, it's still in a place where you do have some political ties, but not immediately becoming refugees in another's land.
Indeed. That was my first thought as well, but I also thought we could go back to where we first lifted off from.
Where'd y'all live from? It was like a mountaintop, right?
It wasn't the mountaintop with the white dragon in it, was it?
She's Adelaide's looking at Andromeda.
She is thinking as I am opening the mural board.
Chan, do you happen to remember if Piermont had ascended from Taldore or Wildemount?
Denny's Denny.
Andromeda sort of looks puzzled for a moment. Isilra? You think those zealots would allow that?
I don't think they'd have much choice. It is our original homeland.
Also, how would somebody stop a whole city from landing on them? But maybe we don't crush a bunch of people to death.
No, it was a mountaintop near Vasselheim. It was not Vasselheim itself, however. Kelzador has been reporting back, and that continent is the least known and quite possibly the most powerful. It appears they have amassed a great many religious and powerful magical artifacts in their city.
Indeed, perhaps this is our best opportunity to have the city airborne once again. The mountain that we lifted from obviously has stores of the stone we need, and if not, then in the city itself, surely there are some kind of artifacts.
You could.
You
I
roll
would
me
say
in
you-
Go ahead, CJ.
I would say you could land it somewhere around my homeland because there's a lot of empty space, but it's kind of a shithole, and y'all would probably have to deal with immediate looters. But no, I think he'd be pretty mad at me if I said to land it on New Joran. Never mind.
With a 22 persuasion, you see she definitely thinks about it. Well, we have a few hours. I believe we need to make sure we're not going to get blown out of the sky. And she smiles.
I smile back. I love her, Your Honor.
What?
I do not believe Kelzador can get there quickly. Do you have any way to get to Vasselheim?
Do I have any way? Do I have any way? Do I have any way?
Oh, you have an object that allows you to single person teleport.
Yes, I do have that, and then I could see a tree.
But how many sevens do you have? Or is it a
I
six? I can't
have the plants is a 6,
Okay.
and the teleport I think is a 7. But I used one to get here, so I would have to wait like overnight or something.
remember.
Or we could just do it.
Surely y'all have like a way to teleport around? No, because y'all were isolated for so long. Maybe y'all don't have a way
Yeah.
to teleport. Shit.
You can all give me a quick int check.
Oh, my speciality. Just
May I
fly
give
in.
myself
Or-
guidance?
Or history. And yes, you can.
Neither is good.
Hmm.
Oh, go
Damn.
Rook!
I don't know
God
shit.
damn!
Yeah, or-
Oni with the big brain too.
Oni unfortunately didn't meet this person.
Huge.
But that's why.
But I
I'm
know
dead.
of them secretly.
No, honestly, you do know of them, which is if you were the only one, you would have gotten this information. Roke, you remember that Chuck and Heinrich were going exploring. You're not quite sure where, but you do know that Chuck has access to the teleport spell.
Zenway,
Yeah, we get.
Hmm.
we could contact Chuck.
Oh, of course. Chuck.
They could get us where we need to go.
Um, You're right.
One thing to keep in mind about the populated area of Isilra is that it's about 2 days away from Vasselheim, the most religious place in the world. And your pantheons are not aligned, just one political piece to keep in the context of whatever choice your people think is best for them.
Of course.
I
I think
Go ahead, Shan.
No, you go. You go.
Oh, I was gonna say, you probably would have heard about this just through your year on Exandria. Vasselheim is a city of zealots. It is a city where they do not accept arcane magic. It is a city where they only worship certain deities and shun the ones that they do not find necessary or powerful enough.
I think the values and idiosyncrasies of Vasselheim will very closely align with our population. For that is much of how we ran our city for a very long time. Or I say, how it was run while we were here, because we had no control over it. But if I know one thing about LPA, it is that we are reluctant to change where we should. But, of course, I think perhaps this is our best shot at returning, becoming a flying city. But, of course, I'll leave it up to your decision making. I look at Andromeda.
She nods and says, do what you can. We will think of backup plans. We have 11 and a half hours.
Do we have any way to contact Chuck?
Dude, none of us have a sending spell.
No.
Oh no.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Chuck?
Warforged that's extremely useful and has a lot of powerful magic, but for some fucking reason, none of us know how to contact people.
Here.
Chuck just checks in with me whenever Chuck wants to check in, and I'm like, wow, they're alive, and that's it. Like,
I have a signal whistle in my inventory.
oh my god.
I
What
can
if we
just blow
yell
it.
really loud?
Just blow it.
Uh,
I'm like, just go find the highest building and blow it.
we can fix this.
Oh, Chuck.
The wizard in Tide Peak Tower has a teleport spell, surely. We paid him 20 gold.
No.
Motherfucker owes me
And
money!
Andromeda brings forth a cache of things found in the archives. One of which, or the one that she pulls out and hands to you, is a sending spell, like a sending scroll.
Wow. Yay. How convenient.
This is
I
how
could-
we
I-
pick weird sessions.
I do
Can
have a
I-
book that summons Martell, I think. I don't know what he meant when he gave it to me.
I
But he said, read
have
this if you
a
need friends.
city-sized paddle.
I'm just gonna play all three of my characters this session.
Yeah.
At the same time. I'm assuming that I can't learn this. I just have to use the scroll, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I'll burn it up. It kind of withers away and kind of gold dust floats on the horizon. I just light it on fire. No. I'll reach out to Chuck and say, hello, Chuck. Hope you're well. My home city is falling apart. Where are you?
Where are you?
We need to teleport to Vasselheim. How many do I have? Shit. Okay.
There it is.
Eloquent.
I wasn't actually counting, but they respond back. Hello, Adelaide. I am sorry about your city. Heinrich and I
Oh my
are
God.
exploring Vasselheim. You need to trust me
Perfect.
in 30 seconds.
I say nothing to the rest of the party.
30 seconds later, Chuck shows up next to you.
Surprise!
They used a teleport spell and a scrying spell to get to you.
Hello.
Hi.
How do the guards react to this?
They're like swords out, but then they see Adelaide be like cool, and they're fine. Dadelaide has his hammer out though. He's just looking at it, looking at the robot.
These goddamn clanks.
Easy,
Whoa!
Hello, friends. Hello, new friends. Hi, I am Chuck. They're just staring, like Gen Z stare, like.
We are in a small rush. This entire city is going to collapse very soon. We need to ride to Vasselheim.
Okay. Is there somewhere where I can draw a circle?
Draw a circle here.
Wait, are we going to Vasselheim or Silra?
Yeah, like where exactly do they want me to land? I'm assuming that there's a circle in Vasselheim. There wouldn't be.
Yeah, my understanding was, you guys were going to go try and make sure Vasselheim isn't going to blow the city out of the sky as soon as it crosses over the border.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and you see Chuck pulls out this like rainbow chalk. Please
Beautiful.
move. And just starts drawing. Takes like a full like 10 minutes to draw this really ornate arcane circle. We will be in a hidden enclave outside of Vasselheim.
Perfect.
They do not like my magic, so I must hide it from them. He.
When did you get so weird, Chuck?
Step into the circle. As Chuck just walks through the circle.
Fair enough.
What is the? I guess this is mostly a Chan question. How do you address the royals here? Is it your grace, your majesty?
I mean, they'll take any. I'm sure they're understanding.
I'm trying to be impressive.
Did I make a good impression on the in-laws, bro?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, your grace is fine.
In practice now, Lunar Celestial learn from Adelaide. Your graces. Bows and goes through the teleport circle. Gotta have diplomacy. It's important.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys appear in a dusty basement with a sort of scuffed up almost circle that you can tell is hidden under a rug most times. You see Heinrich is asleep in a corner with just like a table full of gears. And that's where we're going to take our break because I need to prep Vasselheim.
Perfect. I need to grab a drink.
All right, we will be back.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Colby.
Are we back? We're back. Yay!
All right.
Smooth.
Had to take a little bit of a longer break there, just for prep reasons, but we are back at it. So you guys have been teleported into this basement, of where Chuck and Heinrich are staying at the moment. Heinrich is asleep in the corner, and you can tell even in this basement of this building, you can feel a draft. It is not as cold as you were in Eiselcross or the Flockhead Alps, but you are back in the snow.
11.5 hours left. Let's go.
That is a tight timeline.
Do we even know who we have to speak to? Are we just walking around and asking, hey, is it cool if we park our city here?
I'm
If-
assuming there's some kind of leadership in the city, right?
If I've
Yeah.
done my research correctly, the ruling body of Vasselheim is the religious heads of each temple, the Dawn Marshals of the city.
Dawn marshals?
Yes,
Are they Dawn fathers people?
one of them. Not
Sweet.
all.
Well, I don't know what level of sway I may have, but I'll give it my best shot in that one specific case.
Let's just hope that the Herald of Horizon's reputation precedes her. And we can get an audience.
Of
Expediently.
course.
Has she got much of a reputation yet? Because mostly it was like... It's like an Uther and that was it.
Which way do you think we should go?
Chuck pulls out a map.
Yeah.
You guys are here-ish.
Cool.
Essentially, the city is tiered. Each tier goes up. And you can see there are various temples around.
I'm assuming where we're trying to go is... I point at the Platinum Sanctuary?
I understand that is a spot where many of the city's faithful convene together for such occasions.
Would
Yes, that is
include-
where the stuffy old religious folk hang out.
God damn. Who's shitting your cereal?
They're against the arcane. They are idiots.
Well, they did survive 2 apocalypses.
Chuck shrugs.
I look into the camera and mouth wizards, and then start walking.
Alright, yeah. Are we within the city? We don't have to like go past a checkpoint to
Correct.
get in?
Yeah, you
All right.
are within the city. I will remind you, arcane magic's frowned upon. What gods are here?
Luckily, I have a gun.
All of the prime deities are represented here.
Okay, yeah. So it's not like
It's just not the betrayer gods.
yeah. All right, we're good. We're golden.
Yeah, we're like more religiously free here than in the Dwendalian Empire.
Hell yeah.
How
Yeah.
how likely? Woo!
Get there.
How likely do we believe they are going to listen to us?
It's a good 50-50, I'd say. If we're lucky.
Hmm.
There's a good chance that we might be subjected to speak only truth
Oh, good.
magically. So such magic may be to our benefit here if they employ it.
All right.
As we all right, as we start heading further into the city, not have ever having visited here, it is, I imagine, quite breathtaking. But I'm looking for exactly what. I don't have time to stop there now, but I'm trying to catch a glimpse of it off
It's
to the
over in the
west.
grading grounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think our big boss of the Cobalt Soul is here. Like one of them. I think
Is
the
that-
high
is that a thing?
the high curator.
Correct.
The Cobalt
you-
Vault is here.
Do you
Yeah.
no, did you say that in character or just out of character art?
Oh no, I was out of character. She's thinking it, but
Okay, but you don't say anything?
uh, not at the moment.
Okay.
You know what she does? Forget it. She's like, the high curator be here. Somewhere I could try to speak to on behalf of us.
Adelaide's gonna stop in her tracks and turn to look at Oni. There's like a kind of gravity in their eyes that's not very much present or very often present, unless someone's dying most of the time. Do you think that this person would have any sway over the decisions of these elder representatives of the city?
I'm not sure about Sway, but they'd at least listen to him.
We should see them first.
Ooh, lets out a big old breath.
What's the matter?
You see, I be rather low on the totem pole, and there's a chance I may not get an audience with him. But I could see what happens.
We will get an audience with them.
Give it a shot.
Which way?
Oni, if Oni knows, would lead them to.
You would know. Hang on. Let me find where it actually is.
Yeah, the Cobalt Vault is here. Yeah.
You know what?
Heist round 3?
We're not high speed.
That's gonna be bad.
All right. It's not on the map. It's not in the wiki. We're gonna say that the Cobalt Vault is in Silver Talon's reach somewhere. So you guys get through the quadroads. The quadroads is a massive market of sorts. You see town criers. You hear people trying to usher people to their stores. And you get to the next ring of Vasselheim towards this Silver Talon's reach. There are guards at the gate here.
Like city guards or kobold?
They
Oh.
appear to be wearing vestments of the Platinum Dragon.
Okay.
Every section of the city has guards that wear the colors of the top deity of that area.
Yeah. What is your business in the Silver Talon's reach?
I'm a representative of the Cobalt Soul, and I'm checking in this be. They be part of my charge, my companions.
Can you give me a persuasion check at advantage?
With my
Yeah.
Because you're telling the truth.
amazing, my amazing charisma, baby. Persuasion?
Yep.
Here we go.
Would you like to add
Holy
anything to that?
shit.
She's very low on the totem pole. Like very, very low. I'm good. I told you I'm not gonna use it.
What do I have something? Hold on.
It's okay. Someone else is about to come in and talk, and it's gonna be fine.
You have a literal 1d20 out.
I'm saving it for something special,
Okay. Alright. Okay.
like somebody's life. Hey, that's less than mine. Oh no, it's not. I saw the 3.
You see the guard.
Let's just see what happens first.
I mean, that was their like insight check. So
Yeah.
the guard sort of looks you up and down. Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't have an appointment, but I am part of the Cobalt Soul. If you can get someone or send maybe a message to them and say that Oni Shirai is here.
It's a matter of urgency.
We weren't talking to you.
But we are running out of time.
He sort of looks at you with disdain.
Do you know Nymeria?
No.
If they would.
They're not dressed as Cobalt Soul people.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I forgot.
We will send word to the Cobalt Vault. You can expect a response within 12 hours.
We don't have that much time. Why don't, if it's possible, one of you could accompany me? Just me. There. I will hand over my weapons. And you can follow me, sword at my back, as I approach.
Give me another persuasion check. This one's normal.
It wouldn't go over well if I used guidance, would it?
No.
Maybe
You
I
can
should
tell that these
interject
are paladins. They know what
with
that
my
is.
Yeah.
plus 15 persuasion.
Yo, it's all good. This is the way the story is going.
Jesus
Bam.
Christ. Okay.
No.
Okay,
We can
you know
try
what?
somewhere else first.
We're wasting time here.
Please.
I think I'll roll it. I think I'm gonna do it.
The best
I
you
feel a
get
little
is
bad.
just a 14, though.
Yeah,
I feel a little
literally.
bad.
It's not even worth it.
Or if I roll a d20,
Yeah, I mean,
it's really
That's
not.
if you-
one.
I could roll a 1.
that's
I'm happy to
okay.
try and interject on your behalf.
Absolutely, someone can.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like push up behind Oni so I can lean over her shoulder a little bit. Apologies, sirs. We really do. I understand we're kind of interjecting. This is very irregular. But quite frankly, we are exceptionally desperate and really need to speak with someone of authority within the Cobalt Soul. We are of the impression that their knowledge and speciality in this matter will be of utmost importance. This is not a small matter. This is a question of many, many lives.
That's what they all say. Can you make me a persuasion check at disadvantage?
That's fair.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Period. Period.
Sorry, Denny. Sorry. That is what they all say, I'm certain, but in this case, and I can assure you, we
Stop
are not kidding.
talking. You may go.
Oh, gosh.
Just gonna very kind of tip my hat to them and just place a hand gently on Oni's shoulder to guide her away, because I know I want to punch them, so I imagine she does too.
You see her eyes, they're slightly beginning. There's a very slight glow to them.
I just give her a pat. It's okay. We're in. We're in. You got this.
Then
And if
yeah,
you don't, I
she'll
got this. And we'll together we make two halves of a whole brain. It'll be good.
right. Yeah, she'll just lead them. Trying to avoid speaking to people. I mean, she usually does anyway.
No, no. Colby kept making me try to face people last time when I was a martial character, and now I've done it too. I just wanted Oni to have a chance to talk to her own peoples.
Those weren't her peoples, though.
Yeah, they weren't.
You guys, I will say, anyone with a passive perception higher than 15 can tell you're being tailed. And as you look, it is a not as heavily armored, but still as heavily adorned member of the Platinum Dragons entourage. But you go to the Cobalt Vault. As you reach, it's easy enough for you to get in, Oni. There's, a password that you know. They allow you in. And they say, sorry, I'm looking for a name and trying not to get it wrong, but it's not giving me the right one, so we're just going to use the wrong one. Udala Fawn will be with you as soon as she can. She's attending another matter. It should be about a half an hour.
She gives a nod.
But you guys are... I mean, you've got a half an hour and you're being watched in a really... Like, you've been in Cobalt Soul libraries. This one is like it looks like the restricted section. Like everything's under lock and key. Everything is very regimented out. That's not public knowledge, so never mind. But you see like cobalt soul symbols over things. You see these sigils, these glowing sigils around the room that you can recognize are divine magic keeping everything safe and under lock and key. Is there anything you guys would like to do in this moment?
I think Oni's just doing deep breathing exercises off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, turn to Oni. What do you plan to say?
Well, I just plan to introduce you, and you do the rest. That was kind of what I was thinking.
I feel as if with your people, you would have more sway. I can,
Right.
of course, step in, but
Well, the thing is, I'm not like a chosen of some god or maybe a noble of some house. I am low, very low. I don't know how much say I have, and also in I was kind of a pain in the ass most of the time. It was part of the soul. Up until recently.
so what are you trying to tell me, Oni? That we have little hope to save my city? Is that...
I'm saying that I would do what I can, but I am limited.
I think that you have more power than you believe you do. But we will see how this shakes out, I suppose.
Right. I think she looks at her own clothes and realizes that she doesn't really have her blue robes yet. And it just...
This is up to you, absolutely. But if you're out
Right.
like in the field doing work, you would have the ability to have them.
Okay.
If
I thought
if you're likening this to like Critical Role, you're in a similar role to like early game bow.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
what I
got
was thinking.
nicer robes when she became an expositor, but she always had blue robes, dude.
Oh, right, that's what I'm... Yeah. Okay. Then I guess it was the nicer ones that I was thinking about.
Okay.
You're not blinked out yet.
I was admittedly prepping and not super paying attention to what you guys were saying. So if you have more, please continue.
Oh yeah, Oni just kind of trailed off after not walked away, but after Adelaide said what she said, Oni just said right and started thinking, trying to come up with things to say.
Hell yeah. After about a half hour, you guys are brought to the chambers of Udala Fawn, the High Curator of the Cobalt Vault. That's not what I meant to click, but I hit Control Z instead of Shift Z. I don't really have an office map set up for them, but
Just pretty.
you walk into this office. There are very large tapestries of the Cobalt Soul. There are sort of things under lock and key on her desk, like similar to like Skyrim, sort of like the glass boxes that everything's in Skyrim, kind of all around. There are there's a large sort of staff over her desk chair, and she looks to you. She's in like a flowing blue dress, but one that you can tell if she needed to, she could move around and fight in. Well, I'm told this is urgent. Always have time for a member of the Cobalt Soul, especially one of Nymeria's proteges.
Thank you, High Curator. So, as you said, the matter is urgent. I'm sure Expositor Nymeria has shared with you what has happened in El Pierre, as it has been shared with me by one named Kelzador, and yeah. So apologies. This be my first time coming face to face with you, but anyway, the people of El Pierre are in need of a place. Their island, well, their home was already devastated by the machinations of you know who, and now their island, their floating city is falling. We came to you to plea that maybe you could bend the ear of some of the people here. She kind of looks at Roke because Roke knows the name of the religious
Marshals.
people. Yeah, since she kind of nods as Roke says Dawn Marshals. They need a place to stay and to make a home, and if it's possible, you could just bend their ears so that these people can stay in the Ilsador? Where
Isilra.
is it? Isilra.
I have a response. I am looking for something. Here we are. She looks at you all and says, "Thank you, Oni. I must be frank. I know not how much you all know, but you're here, so I'm assuming it's enough. With Kelzador's help, we've been able to unearth information. Old information. And I think she just like immediately owns. Actually, can you make me a quick deception check, Shan? Unless you wish to fail.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, is she trying to? What is she trying to?
She's
What am I trying to
inciting.
deceive?
She's inciting you.
Oh, she's inciting.
Well, she's inciting everybody, but the important ones you.
In what way? Just so I know, like, if I'm happy to fail or not.
She's trying to own in on who here is from LPR.
Oh, I allow it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
With her alien eyes.
Yeah, I fucking blink sideways.
She looks to you. There are things that we must put in order should you wish to go forward with this claim. What of the prison? What of the Crimson Calyx? Marcus Duval and Corinthia Piermont signed a deal in divine blood. For this mountaintop. It was given to house our worst prisoners.
We'll just kill him. Sorry.
Do you actually say that?
No! God, no. Oh, God, no.
We need more information, as I am certain that at least some of my brain, at least some of the Dawn Marshals are aware of this deal. Vasselheim is old, and Vasselheim has more hidden knowledge than people realize. So, citizen of LPR, do you have answers?
She kind of like furrows her brow very slightly, peers sideways at Oni, I guess briefly, and then looks towards the is this the exhibitor? The exhibitor?
A high curator.
High curator.
High curator. Gotcha. She kind of inclines her head and says, High curator, thank you for taking this meeting on such short and urgent notice. The specifics of the deal that was struck on behalf of Corinthia Piermont and Marcus Duval are not necessarily things that were publicly shared. I am the Herald of Horizons and ambassador of my people, but there are things that are older than I, and that is one of them. When our city was lifted from the top of this mountain, it was to welcome a time of great triumph and great feats, unequivocally to progress humankind. And when everything fell, we stood the test of time through our faith and our beliefs, and we need to return here because it is where we're from, and there is a divine calling that comes precedent over any deal struck to be able to return to the place that you were born, to the place that we belong. I think I would very much appreciate it, and I can speak on behalf of my regency that we would be very appreciative of any help that you, as the Cobalt Soul, could lend us. And we have many archives, of which have only just been opened. I'm sure that you would be very interested in them.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage, please.
Yeah.
Better than me, please.
I'll try.
think you're more
if my sheet
persuasive.
loads a little bit. Let me reload real quick.
You're good.
Alright. Persuasion.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And no, I've got woe.
Uh,
Whoa.
with a 24 persuasion, she looks at you. I will gladly sponsor this measure for both you and all of the help that Kelzador has given our sect. However, you must be able to provide answers for the questions I asked. For I
The
am
prison, namely.
the prison and the calyx. For I
Well,
am one of the most understanding of the Dawn Marshals.
here you will be glad to know that much of the prison was underground, and much of the underground was left on the moon when we arrived here. So, I think that problem has solved itself. I call that summary justice.
You guys were in the prison.
We were in the prison? I thought we were in the archives.
The prison
Yeah.
was in the archives.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
like
the
dropped down a
archive.
big ass hole, right?
Okay. And that
Mhm.
didn't get left behind?
Correct.
Okay.
We already killed some of the shit in it.
I
We can
mean,
do
yeah,
more.
like,
Yeah.
shit, what do you want me to say? Like, damn, that's, you get the good stuff, you get the bad stuff.
Yeah.
She'll, Adelaide kind of nods her head and says, I can only offer truth.
She nods. The prison is held for over 2,000 years through re-entry and through the trials and tribulations you guys went through on the moon. That is easily explained. I feel as if they will own in on the calyx, so that you must find a good answer for.
If I'm honest, I don't really know out of character much about the calyx.
It's already
I
broken.
might need a
no?
bit of a
Oh yeah, it's
refresher
fine.
on that.
So the Crimson Calyx, unless one of you knows and wants to pull notes out of your ass, I'm gonna need a history check.
Dev knows everything.
Crimson Calyx is to this campaign, not the World of Exandria, as far as I'm aware.
Right.
Was it not one of the chains, and that was why the moon got fucked, is because she broke it?
You're close.
I'm so upset. I deleted those notes from Kelzador because I didn't think I would be playing him.
Oh no!
I had something about the Crimson Calyx, but I deleted it earlier this.
May I guide myself on this history check?
gosh.
Yes, and for notes, it's session 51.
Is it possible that even Oni could? Never mind. It's fine.
I see Colby's looking. I'm gonna give him a chance for the comedic effect of Tor knowing all of this.
The only thing I have on the Crimson Calyx is I have Corinthian Pact with the First City's creators, Emerinthian Oubliette I have on here.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Calyx, 3 guys hide the shackle from the lion. Shackle has been breached and someone's fighting to hold it together. That's all I have. One
with-
person enters the mall. I think that was a memory that I wrote down of somebody, or a foreshadowing vision thing.
Okay. So I'll kind of the history check plus CJ and Dev. Nice. Look at that mouse with a hat.
That's what I have on the Crimson Calyx
That's
episode.
Keldor.
That's Kelsador.
So Roke, you would remember that with prodding from Tor and Lawrence, the Crimson Calyx is similar to. I know you have a semi-encyclopedic knowledge of all things Critical Role, similar to the Arboreal Calyx from Calamity. It was not. It was part of the deal, but it was obfuscated from Corinthia what it actually was. She was told it was a way to sort of store energy. But what it did was it siphoned power from the souls of the damned in the prison and power from spell energy within the city to continually write a powerful non-detection spell to hide the shackle.
Specifically, that one shackle that was in the city.
Yes.
I exposit all of that, but as emo as he is, yeah, all that is extended.
The Crimson Calyx no longer serves its original purpose. That shackle is free. And more are being freed. Your goddess was injured, put in the attempt to chain the Oblivion. She's not here to help us this time.
She nods and sort of stands up straight. Vasselheim is full of zealots. They are religious to a fault, but they are resilient. This city has made it through the calamity, and it will help the world get through whatever is coming. And that's where we're gonna end. Next week, we will do a meeting with the Dawn Marshals.
Why? Yo.
Thanks for hanging, y'all.
Whoop.